What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for another episode of me finding a sewing kit on the ground, apparently, that I had walked past previously. Welcome to the Long Dark. It's good to have you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're out here, y'all. We're out here. I think we should probably finish off this corner of the map. That's probably our best course of action for right now. Food is getting a little bit low. I've left my hides in there to cure because, as you may have guessed, wandering through the hinterland, smelling like meat is not a great idea when you're surrounded by shit that wants to kill you. Which is just about everything out here. The sky wants to kill me, nature wants to kill me, the sun wants to kill me, that mountain probably wants to kill me. Like, look at him right now. He's wearing a clan hood. He definitely wants to kill me. He probably does not like me at all. Let's go ahead and we'll go off in this direction. He's over there looking like Oogie Boogie, trying to chase down Jack Skellington. I ain't scared of you, mountain. Stop looking at me, though. Stop looking at me. I can't even get a gun in this playthrough, so unfortunately I can't kill the mountain as I am inclined to. As a normal American, what we would normally do when a mountain is threatening us is we would just rain down machine gun fire on that mountain until that mountain submits. Unfortunately, we're in Canada right now, and those guns are kind of hard to come by. So unfortunately, I can't beat the mountain into submission. I do want this deer over here. I'm going to take a very, very dangerous step with my life to try to get this deer. I would like these feathers as well. Feathers, I think it takes 3 per arrow. And I think we have like 30 now that we picked up these right here. So we should be in better shape. We are not going to grab this deer in a dangerous way. We're going to grab this deer in a safe way. That's right. We're taking this thing to the supermarket. That's how we do. I think, do they have Safeways where you're from? Well, where I live, Safeway is a supermarket. Although it's mostly Rayleigh's where I live, actually. There's not a whole lot of Safeways or Albertsons or anything. I have a magnifying lens? Well, hell, I already wasted the match. I might as well just use that. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm making stupid decisions. Let's light a stick. That works. We got a 60% chance. We might as well make use of the sunlight. Look at the sun. Come on, everyone. All right, we're officially good to go here.
That's done.
I would like for you to take that and put it... No. That is not what I desired. You did the wrong thing. Let's never do that again. Let's add the reclaimed wood and I guess some sticks. We're just going to really, really hope that the wind doesn't change direction on us. Is that going to be warm enough? Hold on. I'm going to wait for our cold meter to roll over to the positive first before I finish. There we go. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. It's a mistake that I've made in the past. It's a mistake you should also watch out for. Perfect. Apparently the temperature tried to take a dive on us, but we're okay here. We got 20 minutes left on this flame. Yeah, you might as well throw a few more sticks in there. We might as well cook up this steak. Why not? I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way because that's just who I am, okay? It's just who I am. Take that, venison. Good. So now we've got ourselves a little bit of a late breakfast there. Good stuff. That'll fill up the meter a little bit. That'll keep us hiking. I think we're going to have to fall back to our main base, though. I'm getting a little low on water. We got enough water for, like, the next day or so. But, hey, the feathers respawned. While I was sitting here, though? Nice, dude. Nice! No complaints about that. I'll take it. If you head off this way, this has one of the best chances of getting you a fire striker that I've seen so far. This appears to be one of the main spawns for fire strikers. Is that a sapling over there? Oh, please tell me that's a maple sapling. I think it is. Yep. It looks like a sapling to me. Hold on. Let's saw this thing off real fast. If it's a maple sapling, we need this very, very badly so that we can make a bow and defend ourselves from wolfy monsters. Oh my god, it is. Hell yeah. Okay, well now we've got the stuff that we need to make a bow, which is even better. So we'll make some string, some fishing line, and we'll get this bow all ready to go too, man. This is going to be radical. This is going to be some good stuff over here. Once we have arrows and a bow, we can actually fight things, and we can actually do like hunts, and we can like chase bears, and we can become the hunter instead of just being terrified for our lives and hoping for the best. I'm going to swing over this hill right here. I'm going to grab as many sticks as I possibly can on the way. There's one right there. I know there's a bunch more in that direction, but I'm always trying to go in one direction. If I can keep like one vector going, then that's what I'm going to stick to. Watch out for these hillsides right here. These hillsides can be very, very dangerous. The amount of times that I've come over a hillside and there's been a wolf right on like the blind end of it on the leeway or whatever. Like, nah, I don't. It's basically a free attack for the wolf. This area might be worth looking at because sometimes you get a spawn up here that will have a bunker, but my experience with bunkers, even in Interloper mode, is that they don't really have that much loot. So in Stalker mode, if you find a bunker, it's enough to live off of for like a week. In this game, not so much. Like, you might find like a box of crackers and like a fire striker. Anyways, this is the fire striker spawn right here inside this little hunter's... Oh, painkiller. Somebody had a headache. It'll spawn right there in the corner or in that corner. And so we didn't get the fire striker. Unfortunately, we don't have the magnesium striker for right now, which is a bummer. Wish that we had it, but we don't. So, you know, is that a bear right there? Oh, yeah. Hey, boo-boo. What are you doing, pal? Trying to run up on my picnic basket right now? Well, I was going to dissect this deer until I realized there was a bear right there. Don't harvest bodies near a bear. They can attack you while you're stuck inside the harvesting animation, and you won't even be able to run or defend yourself or anything else. You'll just be powerless to sit there and watch them walk up on you and murder you. It's something that, once again, my experience with the Long Dark has taught me that it happens from time to time. You gotta watch out. They'll get you. I don't agree with that mechanic, but I don't have to agree with it because it exists and I have to deal with it either way, so might as well not even complain about it. This would be pretty fertile hunting territory if we had a bow. Since the weather's so good, though, I really kind of want to just flow through and grab all the cattail stalks that I can, because I'm never going to come back out to this area again unless it's for hunting after this point. Like, this is pretty much going to be our only visit to the hidden pond or whatever it's called, the lost pond, or I forget the name of this place. It's the something pond, all right? It's like the meth head pond or something like that. I don't know the exact name of it. I'm just spitballing at this point and just making things up, but don't worry. We're never going to come back here. Grab a few more of these guys. Looks good. There's more up that way by that little archway over there, but meh. It's too far. It's too far, and I'm lazy, and I'm coming off of an illness right now, so I'm just like, you know, maybe I won't do that. Up and over this hill right here, you will find your way to... Dude, I want that deer body right there. The temperature is so good right now for harvesting that. And that fourth hide means that we've got enough to make the pants and one more, because there was one on the road that way, and we could make the boots. So we would have the boots and the pants, and we've got all the bunny hides that we need to make the gloves and the hat. And so, like, oh my god, like, we have so many good options right now for clothing, and unfortunately that bear really, really, really is getting in the way. So there's a couple of little sheds back here. I don't know exactly what they're used for. They're like little, I don't know. They're like little refuse sheds, okay? They're like places you go when you can't go on a real vacation to, like, the Bahamas or something. That's all I'm saying, is this would not be my choice for a winter break, all right? I mean, I would like to, so I've always wanted, since I was young, to move to Alaska and just, like, live out in the frontier for a little while and just see how I do. Like, I think that, like, I would do it with an experienced roommate as well, I think. So that there'd be two of us. Like, maybe get, like, a satellite internet connection so that you can play some Xbox or something. But at the same time, I would love to live out on the frontier, just kind of hunting and doing my thing for a year or two away from human contact. I would not be against that. That actually sounds like a lot of fun to me. Living the dream. I know that's not some people's dream, but sounds like something that'd be fun to do for a year or two. I don't want to do it forever. I like people. I like living in the city. All that kind of stuff, but I've studied a lot of survivalist stuff, and I've practiced a lot of it, like in the desert and in other locations, and so, like, it would be cool. It would be cool to try for a little bit. Just spend a couple years ice fishing, killing off some animals, and just kind of living off the land for a little bit. Be alright. Be alright. I mean, it might be fatal, but that's part of the adventure, I guess. Let's go catch these rabbits real fast, too. Like, there's no guarantee that these are going to be spawned in a minute. And so we might as well get them now. All right, buddy. Ah, I hit him, but sometimes it doesn't count if it's like a glancing hit or whatever. I've never been able to verify why it is that sometimes... Oh, he moved. He didn't carry through. He got too close to me and took off. Apparently, I'm just going to embarrass myself today by not being able to hit a rabbit with a stone. There we go. That was like a long-range no-scope snipe right there. That was a pretty long throw. What is this right here? Birch? Yeah, let me get it. That's 3 more arrows. So we've got 9 arrows now. I'd like to have about 15 to 20 of them. That's how many I like to have because they break. They, you know, like, you don't always hit the target. Sometimes they dive under the snow and you lose them. The game's kind of realistic like that. Game's a little realistic like that. I did do archery for a while growing up. Had lessons and everything else. And the amount of times that your arrow dives underneath like crabgrass or something else and you can't get it out, or you just can't find the damn thing in the first place because it just buries itself. It happens a lot. And then I guarantee you the lawnmower will find it, though. If you don't find it, the lawnmower will. That's the big secret. Is that another maple sapling? Sure. It never hurts to have multiple bows because you're going to have to repair one at a certain point anyways. Or you're going to have to craft yourself another one, so you might as well have a few of them laying around. Are there any other rabbits around here? Usually rabbits are in pairs, but I don't see the other one. This is like one of these odd situations where the weather that we have right now is strangely good. Already checked that. Alright. Well, we'll check in on the cabin real fast and see if there's any cans of chili or anything inside of here that'll be useful. Ooh.
That'll come in handy.
Hello. It's nice to meet you. That is one of the best water-off jackets in Interloper that you could possibly have. Good stuff. That's a major find right there. And we gotta fix it up, unfortunately. It's a little bit busted right now. It's a little bit buzzusted right now, but I think it's gonna... Oh, that's a fatty rabbit right there. 209? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. That's the good stuff. So this guy right here will give you 2 degrees of insulation, plus it's really good for keeping water off you. It's got good water resist. There were some more books on that shelf right there. I don't know. Yeah, there's a couple of books right there, but I'm not intensely stoked about it. It takes me 45 minutes to repair this. All right, go for it. Oh, you failed.
Find something to eat.
You failed. You failed, buddy. You had one job, and you let me down. I may have to repair that when we get back to the ski lodge. We may not have a choice over there. Which is a shame, because I wanted to do like a full loot, but I think we're going to have to drop off some of our loot back at the ski lodge. So I'm going to head back that way. Well, I made a mistake and I got greedy, everybody. I made a mistake and I got greedy. I went back for the deer, and the bear was nowhere to be seen, by the way. He was not at the pond. He attacked me while I was harvesting the deer, so we're not feeling too good right now. We've had better days. We've felt better. This is going to be a problematic predicament. I'm not excited about it. We should be able to bounce back, though.
Gonna bleed out soon.
Yeah, I know. Just trying to get a little gap in between us and him. All right, use that real quick. We'll deal with the infection risk in just a minute. Oh, I don't have antiseptic on me right now. This situation just got questionable. This situation just got questionable, everybody. Alright, so here's the thing. Like, if we have a wolf attack after this, we're not going to make it. That's just the fact of the matter. Oh, there's so many birch saplings right there, and I want them all. Alright. Okay. Let's just stay moving. The good news is our temperature is fine. We're going to be okay. Everything's looking good, but yeah, I went back for the deer hide because the bear was nowhere to be seen. I checked over the hill. I checked under the blankets. I checked behind the trees. I was super careful. And apparently he was still around somewhere. So he came back and he ate my face off. Luckily, bears don't kill you outright. And that way, wolves are a lot more dangerous in this game than bears are. Wolves will actually kill you outright during the struggle. Bears will only kill you if your health is lower than 10%. If your health is like higher than like 30 or 40%, they can only take you down to 10% on the first attack. The second attack, they will kill you. We're going to come back for our revenge on that guy, though. Please believe, bear. Please believe. You will not be immune to the righteous wrath of man. I'm going to come back with a bow. I'm going to come back with an arrow. And when I do, you're going to have a really, really bad day. I am going to feather you quite vigorously, if I might add a little bit of a modifier on there, a little bit of that adverb action. Yes, you shall be feathered vigorously, sir. Vigorously. The secret to telling an adverb from an adjective is if it has "ly" at the end. Like, so vigorously, tirelessly, tends to mean that it's an adverb. For anybody that's struggling with the English language and sentence composition. Although, honestly, for most of the Europeans and, like, people that I've met from other places, y'all speak English better than we do. I'll be perfectly fair with you. You guys tend to have better vocabularies than your average American does. Not trying to hate on my countrymen. It's just that, like, the public school system has failed us all. It has failed us all. So what we want to do right now is we're in a bit of a precarious situation. I don't have any antibiotics with me. That means we're going to have to improvise. I got to get some old man's beard dressing. It may not allow me to apply this since I already put a bandage on. But I'm going to try. It's going to take like 3 of these. So we're going to need that right there. We're going to need that right there. We're basically going to do the druid thing and practice our herbalism for a second. I'm going to go inside after this. I think we're going to spend the night here. I could risk going to the ski lodge and trying to get after our disinfectant, which I left over there because it's really heavy and I didn't want to carry it. But I have my doubts that we're going to make it. I don't think we'll make that run. I'm pretty sure we'll die before we get there. And so we're just going to chill here for the night. We'll take some sleepy time tea. We'll make sure that we're nice and well fed before we go to bed. And then at that point, hopefully, we'll bounce back. Dude, I want those maple saplings back there, like, horribly. I want them truly, and I want them deeply. All right, so we're pretty foobarred right now. We are pretty foobarred. Let's get a fire going. Actually, no, I need to craft first. Oh, my God, he shredded everything. That's no bueno. It's no bueno at all. That is mucho no bueno. Alright, so we're going to have to take some of this stuff off so that it doesn't go bad. But, oof, we got shredded, man. That toque is the biggest loss. Damn. Yeah. It's definitely no good. Alright, we'll ditch all that right there. Next plan. God. Got me stressing a little bit right now. We can pull this back. I know we can survive it, but that loss in clothing is going to be rough. That loss in clothing is not good at all. You know, and I could, like, reload after stuff like that happens and just, like, edit it out or whatever. But frankly, I feel like I should include and stuff like this. So I see a lot of people, and I'm always suspicious whether or not they're editing out their failures when they do playthroughs like these on YouTube. Because, like, it always seems like their runs go so flawlessly. Maybe they're just, like, risk-averse, unlike me. But I think you should include the struggles when you play stuff like this. I think you should include it for the simple reason that people need to know how to deal with rough situations in the long dark. They need to know how to get out of a raw situation like this one right here. Alright, so you got that. I'm going to need to make some water. So we will select you. We're just going to do 2 for right now. 2 liters. Should be fine. Did I drop the thing on the ground? Oh, I did. There we go. Alright, so we got 40 minutes till our venison's good to go. There's our dinner. A little bit of water, because this is going to tap out our hydration ever so slightly. Got a little bit of sleepy time tea left. How bad is our infection risk? Pretty bad. Pretty bad. What I need to do is I need to craft an old man's beard dressing. We'll put that on there so that we don't get an infection. Perfect. So that boils in 50 minutes. It's going to take us an hour to get that done. So I'm just going to take the meat off real fast. We'll eat that right now so that tomorrow we're all good to go. 8 minutes on that one. Drop that guy for another 500 calories and a little bit more cooking XP. Water's good to go. That's all the water we're going to need for right now. We're going to grab some more when we get back to town, but we should be all right with what we have going on here. I'm going to eat this for 2 reasons. 1, to get my weight down, and 2, so that tomorrow, hopefully we won't have a ton... Hopefully we won't have a ton of condition loss due to the fact that we just got mauled by a bear. I'll probably eat 1 or 2 of these guys too real fast, just to make sure that we don't tap out while we're sleeping. Then a little bit of sleepy time tea on top of the rest of it, and hopefully we'll be good to go. That was not good.
It's gotta go.
It was very, very not good, Brian. Very, very not good. We'll be all right. Like, 1 bear attack is not the worst thing that can possibly happen to you, but it is bad. Not for the reasons you're thinking, though. It's actually the clothing that upsets me the most. The loss in clothing is just like, ugh, like, it's the loss in clothing that's really kind of a bummer there. We'll harvest the rest of that in the dark while we wait for the sun to come up. It's going to be too cold for us to go out right now. So we're going to sleep for another hour just to get our status back up. And that's going to be the end of our beautiful little Long Dark episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you all in the next episode of our Interloper playthrough. We had a little bit of a setback. That's okay. Setbacks happen, especially if you're newer to the game. In my case, I got greedy. Getting greedy can get you into trouble in this game. But I do think that deer hide is going to be really, really useful. I think the deer hide is going to be fantastically useful. So I think it was worth it because now we have enough hides to make the boots and the pants. And frankly, our boots got destroyed and our pants got destroyed. That smells a lot like Providence to me. I don't know, though. I've never been to Rhode Island. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping on by. Take care, everybody. And hi, do. If you want to get the game for yourself, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite indie games of all time. The Long Dark, everybody. See y'all next time.